great day. I'm getting ready to start a day with my family. I'm going to go on a hike and just have a wonderful day. I hope you do too. We've started a family devotion with my family, and we decided we're going to talk about how do we listen to God. And this morning I was reading one of the parables, and I noticed something that I hadn't noticed before. Jesus tells the parable of four soils, and the disciples ask him what it means. And he begins to explain what it means, and he quickly turns into a conversation about listening. And I hadn't really noticed that before. So I thought I would read one of the things that he says to the disciples when he's explaining the parable of the four soils, the parable of the lamp on the stand, and it is quite interesting. He says, therefore, this is his conclusion of all of that. Consider carefully how you listen. Whoever has will be given more. Whoever does not have, even what he has, will be taken away. I didn't realize that was about listening, but it is. If you learn how to listen to God, you get to hear more. But if you don't use the gifts God's given you to listen to him, then you hear less. Wow. So how do I listen? I learned a great lesson from Brenda about listening. I think a lot of people learn this from people that they love. People, when you listen to people, they generally don't want you to talk. They normally probably don't want you to fix anything, and they certainly don't want you to be walking away as the conversation is going on. They want you to, I think they just want you to be there and be present. But it's the being present and being there that is often neglected. Because sometimes we're there physically, but we're not there. Sometimes we're off in other places. I think often when we come to God, we come talking. We think prayer is talking. And maybe sometimes it is. But maybe more often it's just listening. Just someone who loves you just wants you to be there. Be present. I have in my life designed different ways to deliberately listen to God. And all of them include getting away from whatever it is that's occupying me that day or that season in my life. I'm wearing my shirt. These are it's right here. These are the coordinates to Quetico Park in Canada. My son got me this shirt. And that's a deliberate effort on my part to listen, to get away from, so that I can be present and listen. And I used to make the mistake of thinking that prayer had to be, a certain way, and you bow your head and fold your hands, and all of that does have value. It is valuable, but not if I'm not listening. It doesn't really help me if I'm not present. Sometimes the one who loves you, he just wants you there. He just wants you to be present. I thought you might want to know that today. Be deliberate about being present with God and listen very, very carefully. Thank you. Y'all have a great, great day and a great 4th of July.